how you doing? It's Ravie Davie here at Fresh Prince of the Ramoyne Square, and I am joined with my partner,
Georgia.
and this is the 10 Years In podcast, episode 31.
It is buzzing about that, and we just found out we've got 500 subscribers on YouTube on the way up here.
502 to be precise.
Oh, is it?
It's
fantastic.
I know, buzzing,
I
man.
feel like that's ranked up pretty quickly.
Another 9.5k and we'll be got to Best Kebab.
I'm not going to do that.
We're going for a sit-in meal in Best Kebab if we
The
get
guy
10k
will probably
subscribers.
see you coming and be
No,
like, waiting
obviously
with a
you're
big
going in to
knife.
buy it.
What?
You're going in to buy it.
I won't be whistling at the checkout.
You need to inform yourself with doing it.
No way.
Please, come on. It's for the followers, it's for the subscribers. People are chipping in.
People, if you're watching, don't subscribe for that reason. Subscribe because you like the pod, no because you want us to go to Best Kebab, please, because I don't want to be involved. I don't approve of the rotten food reviews. I actually was asking David to stop at the time because I don't think it's very nice. Also, as well, we went somewhere in Greenock and the food was nice. Me and Bo was eating it and he was filming the video saying it was rotten.
East-West Spice.
Don't know, it was a pizza crunch anyway.
Actually, it's called in Greenock least best spice because it's that bad, aye.
It was a pizza crunch and David was filming and
had a big black bit in the middle and all that pure rotten. I if you remember.
It was Bo's first time ever trying a pizza crunch and
they too enjoyed it.
We thought it was good.
And we're back. To be fair, man, they probably looked like the same thing.
Who put 50p in you the other night?
Calm down, man. I was just saying you get a face that looks like an arse, but I was only joking.
Ken Lucy Letby, Sonia face.
You obviously never have seen it, but like the South Park episode, man, where the characters have actually got arses for faces. You ever seen that?
No.
I'll show you actually. You continue. You talk about something.
Are we kicking off?
We kicked off ages ago.
No, I don't know if.
I've been back on for ages.
Sorry, we just had a technical difficulty there where my microphone was falling off the edge of the table. So I can't even remember what I was saying. Oh, we were talking about rotten food review. So, and then David's just turned around there and said that my face is like an arse because Curtis said the focus was off because his arse was in the camera. What are you looking at?
That's me and you.
Let's see. David's favourite programme is South Park.
And it's the one with the arse face. The Thompsons.
Great.
The McCallums.
This is just getting better.
What?
This is just getting better.
But the
Sonia for EastEnders, Lucy Letby, New.
The Thompsons for South Park.
Great.
Anyway, what have you all been up to this week? Because what we've been doing has been
stressed the hell out.
Stressed out. We've been cooking over a hot stove.
I had a bit of meltdown on Thursday and was greeting over various different things. And David was being all supportive then to wake up on the Friday and to find out that he was actually feeling the exact same way. And I thought, that's my meltdown done. I'll need to put mine to the side. Now I need to look after David. And actually since then we've done a lot, to be honest. On Friday after work, I went down and I was like, I've not updated anybody on the church, so I'm going to take a wee video. And I walked in and just was like, I need to walk back out of here because it's hard to believe that it was due to open on Saturday at that point, but now we've made massive progress and I'm like, right, okay, we're getting there.
Just need to do a big deep clean. The toilets are getting fitted as we speak. They'll be ready on the weekend. We're getting they'll get a third wrestling ring box. We'll get 2 rings now for the wrestling school. So it's all systems go. Can't wait, man. I'm buzzing out my tree.
It's fairly taking shape. It looks, I don't know, everything just seemed to fit in nicely. The new bathrooms are getting put in the night. The guy that was doing the screeding, which I was like, that David, what even is that? I didn't even know that was a thing, didn't know it existed. David went to Newcastle to wrestle at the weekend and I was dealing with all these important things, electricians, painters, and screeders, and they were saying all this stuff and I actually just felt like they were speaking in a different language. Try to relay it all to David and I don't even think the message was correct. But the rest of the floor's getting screeded tomorrow.
This week, we'll get the doors fitted on the toilets this week. Painter's got to be taping and painting as we go. So it should all be good to go for Saturday. Get the place opened and then continue to finish it off. Bits and bobs. It's not a finished. It will not be the finished article on Saturday, but it'll be good to go ready to open, and it means we've got our new home, got a new Frigidaire I've given the Govan Appliance Project.
Yes.
Gave us a free fridge run. Shout out to them. They restore broken white goods and sell them on for a small fee. They also get like train people up to build them. So part of the initiative is people come in, they'll show them how to like get them back up and working so people can maybe go and get jobs doing this. So it's a good project, and they've managed to help us with a new fridge, which is going to help with the tuck shop and stuff like that. So that's good.
That is amazing. So we will have a tuck shop, and there'll be a seating area for parents. Some people have been asking if they can come and visit the church, and also if they can come in and have a cup of tea and sit and, you know, see the place. But it's going to be difficult because there obviously is kids and adults in wrestling. Can you take that phone off that table?
Put the thing that's courteous, to be fair. Tagging us in. Tagging me on Instagram.
So people are obviously allowed to come in and see it. I don't know. We're just not in a position yet where people can.
If you want to come and see, you don't need to come and sign up to be a wrestler. Bring your way up to sign your way up to be a wrestler, or come to one of the shows in it.
I had posted a vlog at the weekend, and a boy William had contacted us and said, "Look, I've got a van if you want me to take away any rubbish." I missed him. I went home to get David a jumper and stuff, and he showed up yesterday with his van and his wee boy Corey.
Legend, man, what a boy!
So cute, wasn't it?
Wee Corey. See as well, right? So this happens quite a lot, and so I'm a bit sceptical when people say Wayne's my big fan, especially when Wayne's like about 4 or 5, right? And Georgia said that Billy Williams said that his Wayne was a big fan. And when he came in, the Wayne was very shy. Wee Corey was very shy and wasn't really reciprocating when I was talking to him. So I'm like, in my head, is this Wayne really a big fan, or is it the dad who's a big fan? He's just saying that the Wayne is. But then when we started getting down to work, wee Corey, man, was right in amongst it, moving big boxes himself, trying to lift up sinks and all that, walking out with bits of gyp rock and that, taking it himself and stuff like that. Then if it got a wee bit too heavy for him, he'd ask you for help. Quality stuff. So we're inviting them along to our wrestling show in Drumchapel on March the 15th, because that's what they helped us. So we are going to help them with a wee night of entertainment. But honestly, I'm overwhelmed with the amount of people that are coming out and giving us support and helping us out with this. It's a massive project we've undertaken. We know this, but with everybody that's helping out, it's getting easier by the day. All the stuff that Billy took away, it was a lot of stuff that was needing taken to the dump, and the place just looks so much better now that it's out of our hair.
Definitely.
But limited hair I've got left.
You can never talk about your hair without slating yourself. Are you doing that? Is that like a self-conscious thing? I
don't know, it's just bad. Somebody's got to say it, so let's say it before somebody else does.
Well, that's like anything mentioned about noses, I cop it all the time. So
she knows. She knows, and I know she knows. That's some size, I know.
Do you know, we've been pretty obviously stressed and worried and stuff, but we had to do with the church. But see, the day me and David both stood in shite, right? And I just think there fucking must be some luck in that.
Tell the full story.
Am I gonna? But also,
I was about to say,
what?
Fuck's I was about to say, fuck's it. Go and tell it before I do it.
Right, so we were going up to Pollock the day, so having a show in Pollock in a couple of months. So we had to
for me, it's announced right here, but tickets are on sale because I've not set up the Eventbrite, but I will do the night or tomorrow.
So on the 30th of May, we're having a show in Pollock Community Centre. We've been there a couple of times, and we had to go up and collect the form to fill it out to confirm we are renting the hall on which date. And we get in the car, and I'm like, I can pure smell shite. So I said to David, I can't see under my shoes because I was obviously driving.
No, you never even mentioned your shoes. I
tried to look when we were on the flyover.
No, you never.
Lies.
Right, go continue. I'll get my rebuttal.
David's like, I'll look at the bottom of my shoes. He had on his bright yellow Crocs, and he's like, I've got a bit of shit on my Crocs. So he gets a bit of paper, starts scraping the shite off his shoe and throwing it, flicking it out the window. And he's like, oh, dropped a wee bit in the carpet. So I'm like, that was just lingering. See when somebody's sick or you're weighing sick.
It wasn't even a bit of shite, to be fair.
You just smell it all day.
I was getting it riptic. I was getting it pure tight, man.
You were agreeing how bad it was.
Because I thought it was just me, because Miss Twinkle told us earlier when I was in getting the wee booking form in Pollock, and she had about 10 minutes to herself, never bothered to check her shoe, even though she's sitting saying there that she thought it might be her, but she's just trying to make herself look good in this story here now, because she had ample time in all the times I was out and about the car to check her wee shitey shoe, but she never checked it once.
To be fair, right, I never checked it, my shoe, because I thought when he's flicked the shite away, I thought, oh, the smell's kind of dampened down. But every time I turned this big fucking nose, like God knows, round towards David, I could still smell shite. And then I get in the house, sat down at my desk, and was like, whoa, this smell is overpowering. And looked down, it was all on my shoes as well. And I thought, this has to be good luck.
Hopefully, fingers crossed, man. Got to win a lot on Friday, even though we don't put it on.
We should start doing stuff like that.
Oh, you go ahead.
What?
I don't want to get into the gambling. I've got enough vices.
Get enough what?
Vices.
Same here, by the way. I get hooked on stuff so easy. I've got like really bad obsessions with things, and then
I think you get ADHD. ADHD in women is prevalent.
How do you know?
Because people talk about it on TikTok.
Well, it must be. See, to be fair, I've got to have TikTok for most things. Like, diagnose myself with loads of things, because so many people post really good, knowledgeable stuff.
I'm not going to get at that.
What?
I was going to take a wee dig at people that are...
Oh, I know exactly what you're going to say.
But I'll just...
People giving out advice.
I'll just leave that. It's not about what I want to do. Because there's no need. Friendly fire. Anyway,
so I was you got to say something?
I don't know. I was going to say something, but I stopped myself. What we talking about?
I was just going to say I feel like we have been lacking... You're laughing at Curtis. Feel like we've been lacking a lot in food reviews and also TV reviews, because obviously at the start we've been watching loads of stuff just because...
No, I've been watching wrestling or anything, man. Not the time to do anything, man.
I know, I'm quite glad about not watching wrestling, because my top picks on Netflix now are starting to turn back into actual TV that I would like to watch and no just Raw. So anyway, I...
When I made it a bit raw.
What?
When I made a bit of raw.
Right. Why do guys do this, right?
Netflix or wrestling, obviously. I don't get what time for it.
You just always turn things into dirty stuff.
How? What, wrestling? Was that about wrestling?
No. Anyways. What was I got to say?
Woman ADHD, woman prevalent, not me. Anyway, no, what you were saying was about...
I was watching something.
You were watching something.
So I watched this thing on BBC iPlayer called Disclosure, and it was about Sky House, which is a children's psychiatric hospital. And it was lassies who'd been in the hospital before who were coming on and saying how badly they were treated. I think it's next to Stob Hill Hospital.
Up in Springburn?
I don't think it's that far away. So basically, one of the girls on it had anorexia, so that's why she got put in it. Another couple had really bad depression when they were young, like one of their dads passed away, they ended up really depressed, and then they get sent to this hospital to stay. Some of them were in it for like years at a time, and they were basically all were on just to tell their story about how badly they were treated. Now the hospital's still open, like they were doing interviews with the director, the guy that owns it, and the lassie's parents and that were on. Some of them were saying, you know, when the kids were going into this hospital, they actually were getting on worse, they weren't actually improving. And the lassies basically were saying that the nurses would come in and a lot of them would like bang their head, they would be like self-harming, a lot of them would be like banging their head or trying to do things or cut themselves and stuff like that. And the nurses would say that, if you really wanted to, you would, or you need to try harder next time and stuff like that. But there was like multiple different girls who were saying that these things all happened. And they were saying things like they would get detained and they would get like held down, and there would be like 4 or 5 nurses like holding them down, and then they would get a jag to obviously make them to basically knock them out. And they would say sometimes it was like guy nurses that were like holding down these younger lassies, and they would have to like pull their trousers down and jag them in the bum. And the lassies were saying, like, you know, some of them came from backgrounds where they've got trauma or stuff like that, and then they were in there and it just made them feel like so much worse. I'm like, wow, that's actually so scary.
When did that happen?
So these lasses that were in there on the programme were maybe in their 20s, and they were in there when they were like 14, 15.
It's only about 6 years ago.
It's not even that long ago.
Fuck's sake, man. I thought we were talking, it was like something in the 80s or 90s or something.
No, this is like...
Recently?
Aye.
That's crazy shit, man.
I know, and I thought, wow, that's actually... Because your mum and dad or your parents or whoever's looking after you, your guardian, would send you into these hospitals to help you.
I get well.
Some of the parents were saying as well, the only real thing that the girls learned or earned for being in there was making pals with other girls who were in the same situation as them. And what they must get told today when they go into these hospitals is keep a diary every day. And some of them still had the diary and they were reading out sections of what they'd been said, and they would be saying things like they had been maybe harming themselves for like an hour before anybody would get to them because they were so busy. Like the nurses were so busy like dealing with other people. As soon as people were starting to harm or bang their heads or anything like that, an alarm would go off, and then the person would get dragged into a detention room, and then that's when you get held down. And you see they were saying they could still hear the screaming of their pals or whatever because they were all obviously in really scary situations. So they then did an interview, the BBC did an interview with a guy at the end and said, you know, I would never approve of this stuff. And a guy was saying, you know, I'm shocked to hear that this is the way the girls felt. But I'm like, God, they all can't be wrong.
Aye.
Like there's multiple people. I thought that is really, really
scary. The place
scary.
don't know about, or is it still open?
No, it's still open.
The fuck?
It's still open. I know. One of the lasses been in there for over 2 years.
What's it called?
Sky House.
Sky House.
I know it's weird, we've never heard about it or anything like that. Oh, wow. I think the BBC do lots of sort of documentaries about stuff like that, which is good because obviously a lot of it's based in Scotland.
Aye.
And you get to, I don't know, you just hear about things that's not that far away from you and you think, wow, that's really surprising.
Like the woman that ended up in the suitcase.
What, aye? In Lyndhurst?
Aye.
Wow.
Mad shit.
That was really scary.
Definitely. Where should we go? What should we watch? What recommendations people go? Because the school's open on Monday, so we hopefully, fingers crossed, should have some more free time to ourselves starting next week. I say that we've got to Amsterdam in a week.
Yeah.
We've got to Amsterdam next week, haven't we?
Which we booked before we knew we were going to be in charge of a church and 3 wrestling rings.
I know, that's madness. We got away on the Thursday, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yes.
Exciting.
Aye, away for Thursday. I'm away for Friday, Saturday. Back for wrestling on Sunday. I'm wrestling in Germany on a Saturday.
Yep.
So, very good weekend.
Yeah.
Busy weekend.
I'm gutted I can't see wrestling in Germany.
How? Alex, you can't come.
No, it's not I can't come. You told me I've not to come.
I didn't say you've not to come. I said come if you want.
Not to come.
I said you can come if you want, but obviously I'd say this is more a weekend for me to shake hands and...
So I want to mingle with people. Also as well, David told me once, I can't remember if I said this on the pod, that basically guys' night, boys' night, is actually basically when you get your pals on boys' night, you're not allowed to speak about your girlfriend at all. And yet it's actually frowned upon when guys do that when they're out away. I'm like, that's ridiculous.
How?
Because?
Did you want to talk about your bird for and you're at your pals?
Well, I don't know.
Who the fuck do you want to do that for?
I don't know, but obviously somebody must have done it when you're on a night out for you to make this rule.
Well, people trying, some of the boys that I hang about with fucking try and bring their birds out to the boys' night. No, you're like, right, you actually calm down, man. I'll slap you and your bird, fuck's sake. Not even 2 years get sent home packing. Fucking hell. Fat shit knocking on.
Is it Fatch?
No. Obviously, I've been hanging about with Fatch, for fuck's sake. He's a fucking bad guy. He just seems like to take a guy with that.
What, take Gemma with him?
Trying to bring his bird out on boys' night. He's not actually going to any boys, this isn't he, pals?
Shame.
Oh, well.
That's a shame. Right, anyways, so we're looking for some recommendations that I can watch. I'll be able to report back. I don't think David is... He's no one who's watching telly either, which only really happens twice a year.
George actually said that, maybe. What was it you said?
He said something about me... What did you say again? You said something about me being happy or something, or me
your happy
moaning.
place or something, or about your happy place.
My happy place is when David actually says, I'll watch something with you, but doesn't he make me wait till a certain time of night till he's going to be ready. And then I was like, just when you say, right, I'll be home soon, then we just watched early there and then. But for him, it's like a pure big, you know, it needs to be time stamped, and then it's like half an hour after the time he says. It's really annoying. It doesn't even annoy me anymore. To be fair, I just watch things on mine, and he goes, "What'd you watch that without me for?" I'm like, "I didn't. You just weren't watching." Do you know something? I've just remembered this as well. Somebody comment, and I think it's somebody that watches the podcast, has commented on my TikTok. I've not got back to her yet, but she said she loves how angry I've been in the last few.
Angry George.
I just like this all the time.
Curious
I've just
George
probably
and
been a
Angry
bit
George.
shy.
What?
What?
No, shy, fuck's sake. No, just obviously not had any reason to moan at me for lately because I'm a good guy. I'm a good,
Just a really good
chill.
guy.
I just do it off.
Really chill guy.
You've obviously not had a reason to moan, but now you're just...
I have been angry because of the food situation, guys. But actually, do you
That's
know
what I
what?
actually ended up saying to him Thursday, man. It's like,
You're only moaning because you're hungry. I'm like, well, obviously, all my favourite food has just disappeared out my life and then turned into like 3 days worth of binging. So I have said a couple of times, right, I've struggled with binge eating for years, and it kind of just got sprung on me because I think I've just been dieting and been restricting too hard majority of my 20s, always been obsessed with losing weight. And I managed to get on top of it, but then when I got diagnosed with the allergies, I then just started binging on everything I wasn't allergic to. Like, I actually bought myself a 6-pack of popcorn and ate it all within the next day. And then I don't eat chocolate at all, just tend to stay away from it because I know I can't stop. And last week I ate six ripples in one day, 6 full size. Amy in my team of work says with the full size. I said, aye.
That sounds class to be fair, man. 6 ripples.
In the one day. Oh, I was just couldn't actually stop. And
Was that when I was in Newcastle?
no, it
No
was
even?
like last Tuesday, so the day after the podcast when I was starting to feel a bit better. But I'm back after chocolate now. It's 5 days.
That's me 5 days after chocolate.
But Jen, one of the wrestling mums, and who is a loyal listener and watcher of the podcast, we love you, Jen.
Jailbait Jen.
Aye,
for the
Jailbait
block,
Jen.
For the blocks.
Got us a voucher for our Christmas for Leonardo's, which is on the Paisley Road West. And we'd actually booked to go yesterday, but because the church was so busy, we've moved it to a couple of weeks.
Had to get a big wrestling ring.
Aye, but they do gluten-free pasta, so I'll be eating that, and I don't care if it's made with rice
Yeah,
flour or not.
gluten-free Domino's, didn't you?
Oh, aye.
How was
I
that?
had bit of gluten-free pizza on Saturday. It was actually nice. It was kind of like the base was maybe a bit more crispy, whereas Domino's is usually soft. But it was good. I didn't react. I felt like I was having a treat. Obviously, I didn't really eat salad before I got diagnosed with these allergies, vegetables. But I ate salad the night for my dinner, and I enjoyed it.
When did I get my Chinese holiday? Because that was rotten, actually.
Last week.
I think Golden Walk or something like that.
Where is that?
I don't know, Super Walk or something. I don't know. I think Hilton, man, but it was too salty.
Oh, was it?
Aye, it was
Is
absolutely...
it salt and chilli stuff you got?
Aye, but it was like, no, even the salt was like, it's actual... I know obviously, right, people go, but it's actually like the salt and chilli was like just salt. It was just salt. And obviously you want to be like cooking it that with
Aye.
chilli.
I think young Bo's
Bells.
starting to think that his throat has been slit because I've not been getting any takeaways. And he's just like, what is going on? Because we usually get like 1 or 2 religiously every weekend. But now I'm just like, there's no point because it'll just make me feel like rubbish. But my skin and stuff's been a whole lot better, so it's been worth it. It's just been a bit hard for no eating everything that I've been used to eating all this time.
Definitely. That is a good point. Obviously can't eat bread, can't eat fucking oats, can't
Pasta.
eat wheat. Fucking lost it, man. What a
Yeah.
shame.
I bought the gluten-free pasta for Asda, and I'm going to try it tomorrow. It's got some rice flour in it, but the doctor did say, oh, your rice allergies seems a bit pretty low on the scale, whereas your wheat and your oats are really, really high. So, because we're having meatballs tomorrow, so I'm going to try
you
the
meatballs.
free-from pasta and just have a tiny bit of it, just no overdo it to see how it is.
Actually, meatballs and pasta is actually quite funny.
Meatballs.
Meatballs and spaghetti is quite funny because George always asked me what do you want for your dinner. And then the last time she asked me what I wanted for my dinner, she was no well, and she said, what do you want? I was like, I want meatball and spaghetti. I thought, I'll think of something because she thought I'm moaning. And what she did, she fucking moans at me like, I'm not getting fucking meatball and spaghetti.
I thought he was like, I don't know, I just didn't think you were going to ask for something that I'd have to stand and cook. But anyway.
That was the night I got to hang with.
Oh, aye.
The shit
Yeah.
Chinese.
Rubbish.
Fucking bogging, man. Too much salt and not enough vinegar. Or
Oh, well.
chilli.
I'm jealous still. Even if it tasted crap, still jealous.
You'd
I
probably.
feel like I'm mourning food if that's a thing.
I'd imagine if you can't eat something anymore, you'd be gutted.
You know, I keep watching like videos of like macaroni and everything.
Do you eat macaroni?
Well, no, it's got pasta's got wheat in it. Unless I had like the gluten-free.
Gluten-free noodles.
I think
You got
that
your
Chinese
gluten-free noodles for your
and-
macaroni.
I think there's a gluten-free Chinese called Hose in Knightswood. So Hose, aye, all them holes.
Boats and hose.
But again, I wouldn't be able to eat the rice. So
Well, apparently a rice allergy is low in the
I know, but I'm like trying to pick my battles, you know.
Fair enough.
Considering I've been felt baked totties have been my best pal. You baked totty.
Baked totty. You know, seen this actually, it reminds me of the controversy on TikTok
With what?
with Keith Lee, the food reviewer, gone to England and gone and getting got his Spud Bros, the big
Right.
jacket
Aye.
potato makers, and they go tuna, beans and cheese
Saw it.
Spud, and he absolutely slaughtered it, and now hundreds of people are on like Spud Bros side. What side would you take on that?
I just don't know if that's a right combo. I used to eat beans and cheese and I'd be forcing myself. I didn't think beans tasted right with the
I like
soft
beans
totty.
and cheese, right? But beans and cheese and tuna is a bit ridiculous, man. I also think, right, see if you are getting a food reviewer and he's like American or something like that, I wouldn't be giving him something that I think I'd be able to tell that he wouldn't like that. Know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'd be giving him like they do like stuff like Cajun butter and chili con carne and fucking all that. That's the shit I'd have been giving him, know what I mean? Pure. Americanise it as much as you can so that he feels at home and he's like, oh, I like that. That was nice. Instead, you're giving him fucking tuna, cheese and beans, man. That's pure. That's no.
Yeah.
I would be able to eat that. Know what I mean? I wouldn't want to, but I'd be able to force that, didn't I?
I don't think Americans eat canned tuna either. I think
No,
there's
they
this
definitely do.
packet.
No, I think they definitely do eat chicken canned.
Well, actually, I used to manage Amanda. Said that she found it the weirdest thing. She was from Miami. She found it really weird. The tuna in a can.
In Canada, they have bags of milk.
Oh,
Big bags of milk. What other places have like weird foods? Know what I mean? Like cups of cereal and fucking
I'm not sure.
litter boxes full of bananas.
I'm not sure.
Well, that's something we can find out. I
Yeah,
want you
we'll
to
come-
find out 5 random things like that.
Okay. Well,
That's
I'll
your
update you
homework.
guys next week when that's a challenge.
Mm-hmm.
Right, okay. Well, we done for the night?
I think we are, aye.
Okay.
I've not had as much energy, guys. I apologise for that, but I'm absolutely fucking blattered, shattered, tired. Because
I was like that. They're set blattered.
shattered?
Yeah.
Do you know who Sepp Blatter is?
What?
Do you know who Sepp Blatter is? Former disgraced FIFA president who took a lot of bribes and shit like that. No, I think he's in a jail.
Oh, really?
Maybe did, to be fair. We'll find out next week on the 10 Years In podcast. She's like...
Thank you. Bye-bye.